This is my studio. I got the Rhodes here. I never owned a pedal before. I've always had this connected to my MPC. It has a ton of effects. I always used it like that, but I always wanted a pedal. I have it now. This is the Chroma console, and it's just packed with effects. It's not just 1, 2, it's 3, 4. It's actually 20 different effects. 4 modules, right? And 5 effects per module. You can pick 1 effect per module to play. One of the things I love about this is that you can route which module goes to which other module. So it doesn't mean that it starts here and finishes there. You can start on your delay, go into the vibrato, or vice versa. You can start with a vibrato, going into a delay. So right now, let's get here to the delay. Sounds beautiful. I can say that this goes to the vibrato, okay, or to the tremolo. So the way to do that, you have all this setup right here. So there's secondary movements, there's gestures, there's the effects setup. That's what we want. This means that you can route the signal flow. So you're going to press these 2. And now it's telling me that starts here, goes there, there, and there. So I want it to start here, go to this one, then go to this one and finish that one. Right? It's done. So it's starting on the delay right now. And I want it to go into the tremolo. So I'm going to pick that blue one. So the cool thing about this is that you can also say that I want that gesture to stay on. So you can record that. It says right there, gesture, right? Click on these 2 and just do that. Okay, now. So just by doing that alone, you see that you get so much. You can get really to a crazy place real quick. But you can also have it be just a very gentle, a very simple pedal, right? So let's just go here into the delay once again, move that, and then the gesture that was recorded goes away. So you're just left with the delay again. Right, let's we can go here to maybe the reverb right there. And I want this to go into my let's go to the vibrato, okay? So let's go here into the yellow, which is the vibrato, and we should have that reverb get affected by the vibrato because remember, we still have that chain that we used, starting here, going there, into the character, and then into the texture. And we're keeping our mix all the way down, so we're just slightly touching that effect. There's also, if you notice, like a secondary function below each of these main features, main functions. You got the tilt, the rate, but below that you got the drift. And if you want to access that, it's the secondary function right there. So you have to press these two. And now you can change the amount of drift. And you also have the effect volume. So in addition to having the output level, the mix, the amount of each type of effect, you also have the effect volume. So you got plenty of ways to blend in the signal. So the effect of the volume effect is actually really low right now. It's so sweet. So it can be a very harsh sounding pedal, but it can also be, again, very gentle, not too destructive or anything. And I love that about the pedal. It kind of spreads out, it stereos out, almost like a chorus type of effect. And we can, again, record that movement, right? If we go here into the gesture, which is these two, we can do that and just get out of that, and we get that motion. Just think the amount of connections that you can create. Like you can start wherever you want in the pedal, and then adjust parameters by recording gestures and just dialing in the amount of distortion or time-based effects that you want. And you can save that in the end, because you got to copy and save. Imagine if you hit a sweet spot and you don't want to lose that, you can save that and recall it back at any point. Here you have your character, like distortion. I love this one right here. Let's turn this off. So on this side, you got the character, right? At the end, you got the swell. I love this. This allows my rhodes attack to be cut off. So if I increase here the mix, I have no attack on my rhodes. I always wanted to do that with my rhodes, and you can do that with the swell here as well. So the first time I got this pedal, I was like, oh man, I was working with the drives, and I was thinking, oh man, this is so aggressive. I don't think I can use that. I think it's perfect for guitars and stuff like that, but I don't want to get as much aggressive on the rhodes. But again, you got the sensitivity. I just didn't know about that at the time. And once I started moving these parameters, these secondary functions, I noticed that you can really dial in the exact amount of distortion, of saturation, and I found really great sweet spots for the rhodes as well. So it's not too extreme right now. This thing can actually go to extremes. So right there, let me get to that secondary function again, right? So the pedal actually came like that. And I was like, oh my God. So if I get that mix in really low, you still have that distortion. The way to get rid of some of that distortion, if you don't want that much distortion, what you do, let me just put the mix all the way, get back into that secondary function, and just make sure that you dial back the effect volume. And I'm going for a darker tone here for the, so right now, right? Bright distortion, dark distortion, right? Get out of there. And right now, just bring that amount down, mix it in. So to me, it's just perfect. And again, it's good to know that you have that extra control over the drive here. So I'm going to turn that off. But let's get into this this thing here with the collage and the reverse. These are the kind of like the crazy effects, right? That's the reverse. So I'm just increasing the drift here for this reverse. Effect volume is all the way up. Let's get out of that secondary function. Let's get into that collage effect as well.